What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video, lads, we are going to be looking at the NBA 2K21 MyTEAM market and seeing what has happened. Not only what's happened from these new cards, seeing what has happened, because as of right now, the cards aren't meant to come out for another 35 minutes, but there are people who've put up Dirk Nowitzkis. Dirk is up. Is Harden up? No Hardens. Jokic is up. And the reason for that is there is a locker code leak. People are guessing the codes at this stage. The code is literally this. The code is literally this. It's flash -7 -glitched -harden. So this is the locker code, and you can get a free pack. Unfortunately, we got Ruby Donovan Mitchell in our free pack. We got absolutely nothing. We got absolutely nothing. But as you guys can see, it's been already redeemed. So people are pulling all of these new cards. So let's have a look at how many new cards are on the market for anything. Like Malik Sealy's probably the best. He is the best of all these cards. So Malik Sealy's around 100k. So basically, if you manage to pull a Malik Sealy early, you've got yourself an easy 100k. Check all the glitch players. Harden, no. Dirk. There is 2 Dirk Nowitzkis that are out there on the market. There's 1 Jokic. Melo isn't in part of that. There are 3 Steve Nash cards. And then let's have a look at Steve Nash for Age of Heroes. Steve Nash is here. I hate this card art, but there are 2 Steve Nash cards. So there are 5 Steve Nash cards, which is kind of crazy. And there's a whole bunch of these cards that are on the market. Let's check out the lower tier versions of the cards, see how many there is. He's like, I might go and buy. Like, I probably will buy if KPJ is like 3 or 4k. Even though you will get into like 1k, I probably will just buy on him. There's so many people seem to be pulling him. No, 12k, I'm not paying that. And then we have got the, what's his name? Smush Parker 2.0 is 19k. So yeah, obviously a bunch of people are getting these packs. Again, I managed to pull the pack luckily enough in the locker code, and we got absolutely nothing. But let's see what's done to the rest of the market. So the point guard and the center market is really what's going to be affected by what's happened today. Because let's have a look at what has happened to the price of Anthony Davis. Because a lot of people are saying he's tanking. Because Dirk and Jokic are both incredible. AD, 381k. Dude, AD's not tanking. Some people were telling me AD was tanking to like 200. AD's not. AD has not been affected. Even though Dirk is probably the damn best, like Dirk probably is the best. So like AD's probably gonna go down in price. He has not as of right now. Yao. I mean, nobody's bid. You can probably get Yao on 100. Apparently people are saying that AD is tanked to like 200k on Xbox. Let me see who else there is. As Jamal Murray, point guard. Nope, he stayed the same price. Freddie. Rare. It doesn't appear that many people are putting up their cards for too cheap. Like Luka might have gone down because of Harden. Let's have a look at Luka. Yeah, Luka's gone way down. Luka was like 500k yesterday. Like Luka was literally like, he was very, very cheap. He was very, like, he's very, very cheap. He was very, very expensive, sorry. So he's actually, like, looking like Luka is not being bid up as much as he was. Check out Simmons as well, because I think Simmons is kind of been pushed almost out of the, like, high tier point guard discussion. But he's still a cheeseball. Ben Simmons is a buyout. I know that obviously he was a buyout before all this. I didn't realize. Let's have a look. The last like half an hour. Okay, Ben Simmons has dropped quite a bit. Like Ben Simmons has dropped about 10k in price. So obviously he was around 100k, and he's dropped to around the 90k mark. And I reckon he still probably is going to be dropping a little bit. LeBron. I mean, there's 20 minutes to go on LeBron, but like LeBron again was like 600-700k. I don't think that's going to really affect too much. Tracy McGrady, 326 to go. He actually had been even quite a bit cheaper. Did 2K decide to release the packs? Someone told me they did. Nah, they didn't. No, in quantum packs are still out. So it hasn't really seemed to affect it too much. Like, a lot of people were telling me that it was going to completely tank the market because if you guys don't know, Glitch Dirk and Glitch Jokic are two of the best centers in the game. And normally the market tanks before the cards come out and it starts to pick up. Because most of the time this is when people panic sell. Because like, but if you look at Anthony Davis, are there many ADs up? Obviously, whatever about the price. From about an hour ago when these cards came out. I mean, there aren't that many. I mean, yeah, there are actually. But like in about a 10-minute spell or a 20-minute spell, there were a lot of ADs put up. But after that, it doesn't seem like there's too much of a difference. So like, it doesn't seem like the opals have really been affected at all. It doesn't seem like even people are putting that many of them up. Quantum Luca, maybe? Quantum Luca's the same price as the Pink Eyes Luca. I mean, it doesn't appear that it's done anything. It really does not appear that it's done anything to the market, honestly. And people were shocked. People were shocked at the cards we got and literally thought that it was going to change everything. So have a look at Opal buy now to see who's, because I know Tony Parker's a buy now. Kenyon Martin's 100k. These guys are buyouts yesterday. If anything, they've gone up. If anything, these guys have gone up right now. Which is madness because, again, we got some of the best cards in the game today. Obviously, someone sniped at Tony Parker. Tony Parker was comfortably a buyout yesterday. And it's funny because Kenyon Martin is obviously a lot better than Tony Parker. So, like, super packs are still here. So there's going to be a lot more of these cards in the market. And yeah, like, it really has had no effect at all. So for anyone who has their cards, you're in a bit of luck because normally, like, we all knew how much the market crashed last week after quantum packs came out. And I personally think that this batch of flash cards are as good as the quantum packs, if not better. I think this is as good a batch, if not better, and it's done nothing to the auction house. So I reckon we're going to be seeing a lot of guys, like, you might be able to sell, which is a weird thing because normally you can never sell Fridays or weekends, and a batch like this will cause everything to completely drop. Like, yeah, Big O has dropped, but Big O dropped before this. Like, Big O dropped quite a long time ago. Big O for 30k is really good. But again, he hasn't dropped. His cheapest card is like before these cards were even announced. So, yeah, that is basically it. That is basically it. Cards are depreciating in value, like the likes of Kyrie and stuff, but that's just what every card does. That's just a natural thing with every player. But like, it does not appear that the market has been affected in any sort of a major way by these new cards. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 2K released 4 absolutely elite Galaxy Opals into the game. Do they? Am I right in saying there's 4 Opals or is it 3 Opals? No, 3 Opals. They released 3 Opals today and some great pink diamonds. And yet, the market stayed still. So, everyone's saying that the market correlates with great cards. I don't even think so. I think that the market will, as I always say, it only necessarily crashes when people start panic selling. And obviously, there was no like leaks, so no one started panic selling today. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. If you guys have invested a ton of money in certain cards, you're all good because, like these guys right here, yeah, they're going to depreciate in value. Cards always depreciate in value, but they still have a lot of the value that they would have had a couple of days ago. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.